Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Mohammed Reza Samadi. I'm a software engineer in Holland. This is absolutely my first visit, and I was willing to come here about 3 years, and every time I tried, I failed. Something happened that I couldn't come, and I'm very happy and I'm blessed, and more than blessed, that this chance is given to me to be here. Sometimes people talk about it, families, relatives who have been here, and they try to express their feelings and what they experience here. But when you are yourself here, I cannot describe it with words. I mean, even if you want to find words to describe your feelings, you cannot find those words because it's amazing here. I mean, people say it's paradise here. It's more than in paradise. I personally, when I'm here, normally I'm living in Europe. It's very stressful life there. You're going to work, you're as a robot, and everything is hurry, hurry, hurry up, stressing. Here you feel like you're in the clouds. You don't feel that you're walking on the ground. It feels very light. I mean, you feel like you're not in this body. You don't feel the weight of your body. It's very light. And that's very nice feeling. Usually, as I said, I'm a software engineer and I'm working behind the desk, and we do not walk that much. I mean, if I walk all the day, maybe I walk 1 kilometer, even not that, because I'm always behind the computer, and sometimes I go to the corner to pick up a coffee or tea, but that's it. And when I come, I drive by car to home, and that's it. And then I go home and I don't do any movements. So I was worried about how I'm going to make that walk, because it's long distance for someone who is sitting 8 hours behind a computer and now decide to walk 80, 90 kilometers, and also not on a normal road with a lot of people, and you don't know about the road. It's not the same as the roads in Europe. But Alhamdulillah, I was very scary about maybe I'm going to have a lot of pains in my legs, but I didn't feel anything. I don't know how I did it. Let us say like this: I was working with a lot of people around me, and I saw a lot of people, even people that were handicapped. They didn't have legs, and they were coming, small kids, and sometimes I said to myself when I get tired, like, come on, man. Look at those kids. They are even walking. So shame on you. Walk. And it was very pleasant to walk. And I pray to Allah that Allah give me and all Muslims and all Shias every year the chance and the blessing to be here to do the walk. To feel, we cannot feel, but to at least try to feel or put themselves in the shoes of Ahlul Bayt, of our Prophet. But when we walk, there are a lot of people very nice to us. They give us food, they give us drink, and everything. It's like everything is prepared for us. I mean, you don't have any difficulties. When it is night, you can rest. There are rest places, and when your shoes is not good anymore, there are repairs of the shoes, repairs of your baggage, everything. Even the people who wash your clothes, they give you massage, you know. So you cannot compare it even 1% with what the Prophet and the Ahlul Bayt of Hazrat Imam Hussein have gone through this work. So what we are actually doing is symbolic, I think, and we have to do it. We have to keep it going on, but you cannot compare with what they gone through it, all the difficulties and all the things. I feel even more than that. I'm even a little bit sad about, I'm becoming 35 years old in a couple of months, and I feel like 35 years of my life has gone, and where I was, somewhere in a stressful life, where here is the heaven. And I prayed to Allah, and I prayed and I begged to Imam Hussein, oh Imam, I want to be near you, please. I don't mind, I'm there a software engineer, and if I even come here and clean the shoes of your desires, I will do it proudly. But please keep me besides you. Don't let me go. Now I'm here. Please don't let me go. Let me stay here. So it is that, as I said, you cannot describe the feelings unless you haven't been here yourself. You haven't seen it. And when you are here, then you say, oh, pity. 35 years or 40 years or 20 years of my life has gone for nothing, actually. This is something, and not that what we have. There are two things. The first one is, personally for myself, when I think about paradise, in my childhood, I thought, okay, paradise is a nice garden with a lot of trees and nice flowers and nice smells and all those things we always hear. But when I grew up a little bit, and a couple of years ago I started thinking about it, and when I get more in touch with Ahlul Bayt, in reading about them and getting more to know about them, then I realized the paradise is Ahlul Bayt. If I want to have a garden, big as the whole earth or whole universe, with a lot of trees, what is it worth when I don't have Imam Hussein, when I don't see Imam Hussein? But even if I'm here at completely Sahara, only ground, nothing else, but there is Imam Hussein alayhi salam, that's a garden, that's the heaven. So I always pray to Allah, oh Allah, I haven't had the chance here to be with Imam Hussein or with other Imams. Please, when I'm there and I come to, hopefully, to Jannat, to the paradise, please, I don't want to have a lot of place or what else. Give me just 1 meter by 1 meter place in front of the door of the house of Imam Hussein, that every day I can see him is paradise for me. Every day I feel I am with him is paradise for me. For me is Ahlul Bayt paradise, not the gardens or the trees or what else. I think it's not the bigger, but maybe the biggest, because apart from what Imam Hussein alayhi salam and his family did, but no one of us can do it. But even when you do the walk and you see a lot of humanities, that what they offer for Imam Hussein, the people usually are poor, are eating less all the year, saving their money just only for this time that the Zuwar of Imam Hussein are coming and they want to be the guests and they want to do pleasure to him and they want to take care of the Zuwar of Imam Hussein. So even if you are an old young person or old person and you don't have a lot of life experience and you don't want to waste your time to learn humanity, to learn to be a human, just go and come here once and do the walk. You will see everything, the patience, the love, everything. So if you just walk for 2 or 3 days, it's like you have been living for maybe 100 years to gain that experience, to become that. And that's the part I'm talking about, only what the humans or the muhibbin or the lovers of Ahlul Bayt are doing to you, apart from what the Ahlul Bayt will do to you. So it's more than that. And that's also the reason that after so many years, it's still going on. And inshallah, every year we are seeing growing it, and every year that will increase and increase and increase. And I pray to God that that will come a day that all the world, people from all the world will come to Karbala. And Karbala is a place that will handle all those peoples. It doesn't matter if there are 25 millions or 205 millions or 7 milliards or billions. It will handle it because it's Imam Hussein. If I say I chose it, then I'm doing a big mistake. I think everyone who is here, they are invited by Ahlul Bayt themselves. Because as I said, I tried 3 years and I had the money and I had the vacations that I could spend, but something happened and I couldn't come. So I truly believe that it's not you who make the decision to come here, but the decision will be made by them for you to invite you. So I will suggest to every Muslim, try to live in the line of Ahlul Bayt, go to their teachings, to be selected by them to come to visit them, because it's an honor. it's an honor to be selected to come here. I mean, as you said, young guys of my age are going to Hollywood, Bollywood, Spain, Italy, or Greece, or where else, to the seas and to the beaches and discos or where else. And the reason that I'm here is because they have taken my hand. If they didn't took my hand, I was also lost. I was also maybe somewhere in a discotheque or somewhere at a beach playing with the girls. I don't know what was I doing. So the reason that I'm here, the reason that I've made this decision to be here, is because they guided me. I hadn't guidance by myself. They guided me. They took my hands and took care of all the arranged everything for me to come here. So it's very disrespectful if I say I did it. I didn't did it. My Mawla did it. That's exactly what I'm telling. Because if you live as they suggested to live, then they are satisfied, and Allah is satisfied. And when they are satisfied, they are very humble, and as we say, they are very Kareem and Rahim, as Allah is. And they will take your hand, and they won't let you destroy your life, destroy your personality, destroy yourself, because they are more lovable to you than your mother. They will take care of you. So if they see that, okay, this guy is doing good, he has a good heart, he's listening to what we said, and he's following our line, come on, let's bring him in the line, let's keep him with us. Don't let him go somewhere where he doesn't belong to. Try to live as our Imams tried to do and suggested us to do. Follow the lines, because they offered their lives, their families, their children's, everything, so that we can be Muslim now, after so long time. So it's our duty to at least stay Muslim, a good Muslim. And after that, once from themselves, do tawassul, go to their homes and say, oh Allah, oh Ahlul Bayt, please invite me. Take my hands, because if you don't guide me, I will lose myself, please. Because that's the truth. If we say, oh, I have a lot of knowledge and I can stay stable and I'm okay, then you're wrong. Because we are not masums. We are always in the danger of attack of shaitan, of the Satan. So you always have to come to Ahlul Bayt and say, please, take my hand, don't let me go. And just come once here and feel it by yourself. I can hear talk hours and hours and hours, but when you're not here, you won't understand what we are saying.